Hello everyone, I'm here to do a collective reading. So if you are here, this might be for you. However, if it does not fit, do not force it. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I haven't pulled cards yet, but starting off on the back, these are the shuffles when I was cleansing the decks. Is Seven of Pentacles and consistency, which consistency is part of the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the only way that you create growth is through consistent efforts. Okay, it's not overnight. The only way that you create sustainable and rewarding and substantial growth and accomplishment is through consistent effort, is through continuing to work hard towards your goals and keeping your eye on the prize, right? I actually wanted to go in with this deck here, with my deck, to pull some messages today. But yeah, I wanted to start off with that energy. I feel like that might be a way for you to know if this will resonate with you or not, no matter what messages might come out next. Okay, Spirit, what do we have? Whoop. Okay, we have Trishul, power and authority, and we had skin, which is about boundaries. Okay, the Trishul, power and authority, is all about power and authority. It's the Trishul. It's kind of like the scepter on the emperor's, on the emperor's staff. It's all about overcoming and blazing through. It's like a chariot mixed with the emperor energy. All right, it's very confidently blazing through obstacles and overcoming challenges, very much working through and transmuting energies into greater power and authority. Okay, it's also calling back your personal power and standing up for what you believe to be right. We have the Tower under that, okay? There could be something that suddenly is coming in when it comes to some sort of boundary that you've set with the Skin card. All right, that's not going to be for everyone, but it's for someone. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit, for the collective? We have Emperor. Emperors, he's been coming out for the past few readings, and we have Home as well. Home is all about, and that came out in yesterday's reading. Wow. This is all about the Home card here. This is all about the internal or the external home. It's really about the perception of the internal and the external, okay? It starts within. The home starts within. It's all about creating a safe place in the mind. It's having a positive perspective of yourself, speaking to yourself positively. All right, the Emperor and the Home, this is both like this is your level of confidence, right? How stable and structured your home is, and it's looking pretty dang good here with the Emperor card. All right, your level of security and stability and your level of self-care. It seems you're taking action on your self-care. You could be doing something with your body. The Emperor is Mars energy. It's okay, this can be definitely like about the muscles or about just physical care. You could be working out. You could be on a diet or cleaning up your diet. You could be adding more weights. You could be running or walking more. There's something to do with taking care of the physical body, okay, because the Emperor is very physical with that masculine energy, that Mars energy, right? Okay, but apart from that, this is also about your internal world. It's like there's structure and stability in the internal or on the external because of your internal. There's great self-care here, and this is where you're being guided. And I think that's the consistency in the Seven of Pentacles. I think that is what is maybe been your focus or is your focus now, or you are being called to focus on your physical body so that you may create greater strength for yourself. Something about building strength with the Trishul, with the Emperor, with the Home, with the Skin, stronger boundaries. I think you're being very consistent with your boundaries at this time. This is where your integrity is really powerful right now, is through being consistent with your boundaries, placing boundaries and standing upon them. Okay, and this is boundaries with the self as well. Maybe there's something to do with that here, having more self-discipline internally, maybe more boundary with with yourself when it comes to, especially things to do with the body, with food or with consumption. Doesn't have to just be food, like substances or drugs or consumption. This can also be our mind, what we are paying attention to, what we are giving our attention to, what we are watching. Okay, something to do with consumption here. All right, there's a great connection to the higher self at this time. A confident vision in the self and what's coming towards you, okay? The blue jay. This is all about being resourceful and adaptable, but having a very joyful and optimistic perspective to the adaptation that you have to move through, okay? It's intelligently making more efficient moves to with your resources to adapt and to achieve the goals that you are looking to achieve. All right, there's this confidence on this one as well. There's a lot of confidence present at this time. What else do we have for the collective? Whoop. We have study. Okay, we have study. We have positive study. What's with the study here? Oh. Storage, it always comes out. Okay, there is something internally that wants to be focused on here. Okay, something about and we have the dishonor card as well. There is some sort of boundary that you need to place either with another person or other people or your own behaviors. It's coming internally. There's something in there that you need to place better boundaries with yourself when it comes to the external world, okay? Especially in what you are consuming in your connections, all right? Here, there's some sort of space that wants to be cleared to process certain emotions. Okay, yesterday's reading, there was something about a blinder. Okay, there's something about a blinder and there being one little obstacle here in the way of getting to the next step or towards a certain goal, achievement, milestone, etc. Okay, so there's a need to bring structure and clarity to your emotional realm and your thoughts. Okay, being very studious about the pattern, your thought patterns at this time, and how you can make adjustments for some sort of forward movement here, okay? There's definitely something a little bit hidden for you to find if you go within here, okay? Is there any ways in which you are disrespecting yourself or, downplaying yourself, making yourself smaller? Is there anything here? Oh. We have some cards flipped over here. Okay. What other messages do we have here, Spirit? I would say like really being aware of the way that you are perceiving yourself and the world and what's coming in for you, what you are building towards. Really with the home card and the study card, really taking a good look at how you can further create stability for yourself, how you can create further confidence in your stability and in the structure that you have built thus far, okay, as well as maybe making adjustments to your self-care. Again, some sort of boundary with the self, okay, whatever that might be in, especially if it's related to the physical body, whether that's sleeping more, exercising, lifting, or dietary, okay? Maybe even skincare for some of you, because the skin card did come out. It doesn't have to just be like facial skincare, just overall moisturizing, okay? All right, Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective today? I'm not going to pull too many more. I want this to be a shorter reading today. What else do we have for the collective today, Spirit? Circus. Uh-oh. Circus and love, scrupulous. Okay, so you're if you are dating at this time, it doesn't have to be dating. This could also be love as in friendship or family, but there's a need to be very cautious, be very discerning, okay? There's a need for having attention to details when it comes to love life, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic, but for most of you, this is going to be romantic. All right, the circus, this is an energy that's all about, it's all about gameplay. It's all about masking. You know, in a circus, there's clowns and there's all sorts of noises and tricks going on, right? That's the circus energy here. It's a lot of pretending and acting, you know. Keeping up with the Joneses is a big energy that comes through with the circus. Are you dating, or are you having friendships or connecting with family members that there's a lot of masking that goes on, that there is a pretending, something to do with the status quo or social status, okay? Is there something that, you know, you're like overstepping your own boundaries in order to keep up with the Joneses, in order to keep up with, not a facade, yes. Okay, what illusions are you allowing yourself to play into internally and externally? All right. Yeah, there's a need to be discerning. There's a need to be concerned with what's going to hinder you and what's going to help you, what's going to hurt you and what's going to heal you, okay, especially in matters of romance or romantic connection, okay, but love all across the board, friendship or family as well, okay. You need to be diligent, you need to be thorough with the connections that you have and the way that you are displaying yourself outwardly, or what you are allowing yourself to be surrounded by, okay, the environments, the people, and the things that you are consuming. Is it noisy? Is it messy? Okay, is it game playing? Right, be careful of the games. And we have judgment, okay? There's definitely an emphasis from Spirit here for your discernment, for a need for your discernment when it comes to your connections. All right, there's a lot of confidence here. There needs to be a tuning further into the intuition, studying your boundaries when it comes to connection. All right, so that there's no masking, no pretending, no game playing, that you're not entertaining these kinds of things. Okay. We have the ladybug. I had a ladybug wake up yesterday in my window. He's been sleeping in the window like all winter, and he just started moving around yesterday. It was really exciting. And he's sticking around my kitchen window because it's warm. It's a little more humid there. But ladybug, this is about protection, okay? It's about adaptation, just like the blue jay, okay? And the emperor is someone that has greatly adapted to things that have happened in order to claim their position, in order to step into their masculine energy, in order to step into a leadership position, especially in their own lives. All right, you've gone through some sort of transformation here with a dignity card when it comes to your own self-respect. Okay, so there is a consistency, being sure that you are continuing to respect yourself and uphold certain boundaries. I think that's the message that's coming through here. You have a lot of confidence. You have a lot of self-love. You've really built something for yourself, like your own home here, internally or externally, but at least internally. Okay, you have like you're more serious about how you view yourself. Okay, you have a lot more respect and honor for who you are and what you do in this world, and the actions that you take. You're sitting in an honorable position, or you are about to be sitting in an honorable position, meaning that this is a position that others will view as valuable, or that you will be viewed as worthy. It's nothing to do about how others view you, but that is it's a factor here. It is something like a visible position, something with recognition. Okay, this is what you have moved into, or this is what you are about to move into. All right, fortune and luck is with the ladybug as well. A renewal that comes through fortune and luck. So there is something, there's something building for you, something you are building, or something that's building behind the scenes, that's going to be very fortunate, that's going to make you feel very rewarded, okay? And that's because of your consistency with your boundaries, with your self-respect, and with your perception of yourself and your worldview, okay? Consistency in these areas is really bringing you a renewal. Okay, you could be feeling very lucky or fortunate this time. Lots of gratitude for that which you have accomplished and that which you have been through, and what you have accomplished because of what you have been through and what you have overcome. Okay, it's a very beautiful energy here with the ladybug, the home, the emperor. There's a lot of positivity and a lot of beauty entering the home life, okay? And that is definitely inside the self, but I feel that's within the home as well, or the home life, or, what you do outside of work, what you do outside of errands and responsibilities. There's beauty coming in here. There's stability coming in here, okay? And it's coming in quite rapidly. It's because of the confidence that you have. All right, any last messages for the collective, Spirit? That one wanted to, it's the Chariot again, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so yes, just continuing to be confident in your consistency and in the boundaries that you've placed, okay? Continuing to cultivate the confidence that you have and the goals and aspirations that you are moving towards. Okay, there's a lot of peace coming in here with the Meadow card. Meadow and herbs, okay? Yeah, there's a lot here with calmness as well, and centering within the self, the home, the Emperor, the Chariot, the Meadow. Okay, this is very confident energy, stable energy within the self. And with the Meadow energy, it's very peaceful. You're creating a sense of peace. This is what is coming in for you with the Ladybug. It's very happy, it's joyful, it's peaceful. It's very divine energy that's coming through. Herbs could be very beneficial to work with at this time. Lots of herbs are used to soothe ailments of the body. Okay, so there's another emphasis here on the body, taking care of your body physically and internally, taking care of your vessel, and that's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay, there's a big focus on self-care at this time, and you are being recognized by Spirit for the work that you are doing. You're being congratulated with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a keep going here. Okay, keep going, conserve your energy, and make sure that you're putting it in the right places that are going, that's the places, the people, the behaviors, the thought patterns that are going to help you increase your peace, increase your sense of stability and your confidence. All right, and I'm going to grab a Gaia Oracle card here. What do we have, Gaia, to complete this message for the YouTube collective? What do we have? What do we have, Spirit? For the collective to close out this beautiful message. Too many cards. What do we have to close out this message? Bear with it. The bigger cards take longer typically. What do we have to close out this message of abundance and... Ooh, okay. Oh, we got two. We have two here. A hidden gift. We also have... we have three. 9, a hidden gift, sadness and ending a new beginning. Yeah, like there's something that has come from or is coming from a hard ending, some pain, some hurt. There's something, it's like, if you go to the Phoenix, there was something about the Phoenix in the last message. The Phoenix rises as something burns down, but then a Phoenix rises from the ashes. Or like when forests, I remember when Australia was on fire, most of Australia was on fire and it all burned down. And then within a year, all sorts of plants were starting to grow back. And wildlife were starting to come back out of hiding. There's something about a new bloom from something that has ended, something that was painful, okay, something that you have grieved through, something that you have felt through and worked through. You have found like a treasure within whatever this has been, whatever situation that has been for you, okay. On the back we have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. With this Emperor card, there's a big emphasis on this connection with the higher self, and you're pulling wisdom and knowledge from the higher self when it comes to the experiences that you have had in your life, especially in the most recent months, okay? We have harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. And we have number 25, liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay, so yeah, you have freed yourself from something that could have been, again, very painful for you, whether that be connections, situations, jobs, mindsets, friend groups, communities, work, job, same difference. behaviors, even diets, right? If we're talking about the physical body here, I'm going to go into the cards. Number 25. Whether you realize it or not, you have become too emotionally detached or dependent on someone or something. Okay, so this card is where the boundaries are going to come in, all right? Or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy friendship or interest now seems to be taking over your life or is creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative side. This, in effect, like a form of addiction. You are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. The skin card in my deck is about boundaries, okay? It's about protection. There's something you may need to protect yourself from, okay? And this seems that it has to do with a connection, all right? You are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. For your sake and the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Initially, this may cause some resentment and a sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from this issue, you will have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. So, because of yesterday's reading being the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords, I think this is a process that is ongoing. For some of you, it could be that you need to start this. You need to start detaching from something. But I feel as though this is a process for most of you that is already underway, that is well underway, that you have been detaching from a situation. You've been healing from a separation, from something that was codependent, that was possibly toxic, that was unhealthy for you, whether this be one person or multiple people, okay? There was something that was codependent, something that your energy felt like both energies needed to rely on each other. Okay, there was pain here. There was something about I'm getting something about, for some reason, something about painful communication between you and another person. There's something, yeah, it was something that could have been very toxic, something painful. It's, again, you're moving through this detachment. And cutting these cords can be painful as your body readjusts to being on its own or without this codependent dynamic, okay? And this liberation is bringing you into this harmony with yourself and with spirit, okay? Lots of confidence. There's a huge emphasis on the self-empowerment and the self-confidence, okay? Productivity is adding into that consistency and sorry, my dog was barking, is adding into that productivity, into that consistency, that Seven of Pentacles, having integrity with your goals and your aspirations, and that which you wish to change internally, so that you may make changes on the external, right? This card heralds a period of inner and outer harmony. In the coming months, you will feel an increased sense of self-confidence, which will result in greater productivity. It is as if you have learned to harness the primal forces of nature and are able to channel this energy in a powerful and meaningful way to achieve your goals. Resourceful, adaptable. Okay, your guiding stars are in harmonious alignment at present. This is a fortunate time for you, fortune and luck, okay, for you. And this period will continue for several months. Be mindful of the power you have at present. Honor it. Respect it. Okay, and use it wisely. What you learn in this time will help you greatly in the future. Observe your state of mind during this time, as well as your actions and how others react to you, okay? Leadership, right? Notice how many doors open and how previously inaccessible paths now become clear of obstacles, all right? That blinder, it's something to do with boundaries within the self and externally, something to do with attachment, being consistent on standing on the boundaries that you have created. If you have blocked someone, keep them blocked. If you have removed someone from your life, keep them removed from your life. if you know that a connection, that you want a connection in your life, but you know that if you interact with it too much it becomes unhealthy, keep the boundaries. Make sure that there is time and there is space apart. Okay, make sure that you are confident on your own, dependent on the self, right? And this obstacle is just something that you are going to move around through your consistency. It's not something that can be broken down. It is something that has to be moved around, and that can only happen if you continue to move forward consistently with the protection methods and the self-discipline, okay, that you have been moving with. All right. All you desire comes to you with little effort, all because there is harmony in your inner and outer worlds. Remember this in the future, for it will serve you well. Okay, and that's where we're going to end the message. So I hope that this found everyone that it was meant for, and I hope it found you in a very open and receptive state. If you are drawn to me as a reader, or you're interested in the way that I interpret my messages, I do offer personal energetic readings for $35 at this time. So if you are interested, I will have my email in the YouTube bio. Don't be afraid to reach out. I'm open to working with anyone. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye.